Hey.
I like turtles. I like turtles. I like turtles. I like turtles. Turtle. I like turtles. I like turtles. I like turtles. I like turtles. Dom beat. Turtle. 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 I like turtle. I like turtle. I like turtle. Turtle. I like turtle.
All right, what's up, Turtle Riders? How we doing out there tonight? Good? I'm going to go ahead and switch this up. Hold on. I'm going to go and all right, how about now? Can you guys hear me now? Can you hear me now? Let me know if you can hear me now. Yeah, I know. I got your messages, guys. I got your messages with the no sound. Is it working now? Let me know.
Yeah, I know. I got you.
All right, so it sounds like it's working. Okay, good. We're good. All right, guys, welcome to the live show. As you can see, fucking around with the green screen here. We're on day 2 of the green screen. It's problematic because Turtle Boy is green, as you can see, and thus it's fucking missing. Like on my shirt, you can see through me. It's kind of weird. So I don't know. It's better. We had the blue screen the other day. That was a disaster. So we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out in due time. But for now, this will do. I mean, I think this is cool. We're moving up in the world, right? I don't know. We'll see what happens. Okie dokie, folks. So we got a good show here ahead of us tonight. I'm going to go ahead right now and share the dono links if you guys feel like participating in that sort of thing. If you feel like contributing to the show, because this episode is brought to you by Turtle Riders, right? Because without you guys, really none of this is possible. So if you feel like donating, hit that donate button. And if you want to give a shout out to your little homie CeeLo or your dog or, your girl or your boo, your side bitch, whoever, I'll give a shout out to whoever you want. If you donate whatever, and it's all good. Okay. Anything you put on there, I'm going to read pretty much. I'm like freaking Anchorman, unless it's in violation of a non-disclosure agreement, which I've already signed involving previous litigation. So, okie dokie. Without further ado, let's get this party started, shall we? I need a better chair, huh? Yeah, it is what it is. We'll move. I'm in a basement here, Work with me. Okay, so I got a lot of good blogs this week, right? Some funny blogs, and we're gonna have some. And I want to say, I like to say the best ones for Saturday. That's the thing. I like to say the best ones for Saturday. So I'm gonna save a couple of those till then. And what I like to do in this show is kind of get into some stuff that we haven't gotten into yet, right? I want to give you guys a reason to watch the show, to give you content that nobody else is getting. So you should see my freaking my list of things. I have like 100 blogs I haven't gotten through. It's like crazy. And I'm like, I don't have time to blog about all these things. So I figure I might as well show you guys some of the stuff that we haven't got to. So let's get this party started, right? First thing I want to talk about, there was an incident like a week or two ago in Hartford. I don't know if you guys have seen this video. It's fucking wild. It's fun though, let me tell you. Oh, and by the way, I shared this link on the Clarence Woods Emerson page. If you guys want to let people know, share it up for me. That'd be great too. I'm also on Twitter. I'm back on Twitter for now, and we'll see how long that lasts. I don't even know what my handle is. My handle is at TB_Aidan. Spelled the right way. AIDAN. TB_Aidan. So there you go. Okie dokie. God damn, is this fucking not charged? My computer not charging either. Fucking Christ. Okay, there we go. Hopefully that works. That good? Okay. Okie dokie. So let's talk about the first topic here. I want to show you guys this video. Where'd it go? Okay, check this out. One sec. All right, let's do it. Does that come up? Cool. I'm gonna just fix the audio and we'll be good. All right, so this is a traffic stop in Hartford, right? It's fucking wild. Has anybody seen this? Has anybody seen this out there? If you have, let me know already. I'd like to know more details about these people. Hartford's only like an hour away from me. But I feel like we never write about Connecticut, even though it's like right there. All of our stories seem to come from Rhode Island or New Hampshire or Massachusetts and sometimes Maine. For whatever reason, we touch Connecticut. It's the biggest other state in New England, and we don't get a lot. I don't even have a big Connecticut audience. Our biggest audience in Connecticut comes from the part of Connecticut where no one lives, that fucking boony Connecticut, Killingly and Plainfield and shit like that. But I'd like to get some inroads in there because there's a lot of ratchets down in Hartford. A lot of ratchets. So here's an incident that happened. A woman, apparently she was driving her own car, but the car was reported stolen. So it's a situation here about how to handle this. Like if you get pulled over, if your car, the car that you're driving is reported stolen through a miscommunication or whatever, there's an appropriate way to handle it. This ain't it. And this was almost the latest, Black Light and 7 Pounder says Vermont. Nobody lives in Vermont, man. Come on. All right. So check this out.
You lying bitch, because I've never been to New Britain. I've never been to no fucking New Britain.
Never been to no fucking New Britain. Look at this shit.
I want your number. You're going down. I got that shit on camera. You're going down. You lying bitch. You fucking liar.
You dropped the dollar, man.
You really gonna sit there and lie? Everything I do is legit. Everything I do is legit. Everything I fucking do is legit.
You need to relax.
Get the fuck out of here. I don't want to talk to you. I want your fucking badge number. I want your badge number. Badge number. You are gonna be on administrative leave. Badge.
Do you guys even know where this is? Blue Hills? I don't even know where Blue Hills is. Let me look it up. Blue Hills, Connecticut. Where is Blue Hills?
So how's it?
Oh, so this is not even. Oh, yeah, okay. This is like I'm looking at the map. Yeah, this is like north. This is barely in Hartford. This is barely in Hartford. Like right on 91. So it's gonna escalate here.
What's her name? Ma'am, I need you to step over here. Come here. I want to show you. I want to show you something.
So,
show you. Listen, see your car right here, ma'am? See it's on red. You see
this? The car was reported stolen. So this is a miscommunication. Now, this woman apparently did not steal the car. But again, if you're in a situation like this, just make a phone call. Like I think she's driving her mom's car or something like that. And I don't know, from misunderstanding, whatever happened. There are ways to handle this. And the police are like going out of their way to be like, they know they're not stupid. They're like, we're white. She's not. We have to fucking be on our best behavior. We don't want to be the next viral people, but we have a situation here. And this bitch is crazy. Just watch the restraint on these police officers.
Oh.
There's no fucking possible way my car has
She's
never,
literally not gonna know.
Ever.
Well, listen. We're trying to tell you.
No, the fuck it hasn't. Leave me alone. No, it hasn't. Never in
This,
life has it
by the way,
everything is in my name. How
Listen,
the fuck could it be
we're trying to show you.
How the
why we
fuck
stopped
could it be-
you.
bullshit
That's it.
system you did?
No,
Did you make up the
listen.
numbers?
No, listen.
Where'd you get the numbers from?
All right. I'm done.
The fuck? Hold it. There's no
Can't tell
fucking way.
somebody that.
Literally,
We're past that. We're past it. We're
Give me my
past that.
stuff back so I can go.
It's reported as stolen.
Okay, but it's mine. You see, I'm the
Would you
owner.
let me talk? If you're the owner, we'll take it out of the system and we'll have you on your way. But that's
Who is
why
check?
we're confirming that you're the owner.
What else do you need?
To run you in the
What
system
else
to
do
make
you
sure this
need?
car is registered
I'm
to
getting the
you.
fuck out
All
of
right?
here. Give me my fucking registration and my insurance.
I'm getting the fuck. Like, so they can't let her leave though because it's not resolved. So as far as the police know at this point, the car could be stolen and she could be a fucking car thief. Like they don't know.
Ma'am.
And remember this: the next time they tell you that, like, oh, black people being killed by police, we're so scared of police. Does this woman seem scared? She's surrounded by like 4 cops. Does she seem scared at all to you? Hope y'all go to hell. Oh,
I said I love Jesus, so that's not happening.
I can't. What the fuck?
You read the Bible. Don't even bother. Don't even bother.
It's already fucking written. So get it from your friend.
Her car's in the system is stolen.
I don't care. You see it's me. You see
Watch
I'm
this.
the owner.
How do you know she's on her? You're like,
We have to run it. We have to run it. We have to do it.
they have to run the play. Like they can't just. I don't even know how this happened. I gotta research this more. Again, I haven't had time to get to this. I'd like to know more. So watch this. She tries to get in the car and go.
Ma'am, do you have the keys?
Watch this. This is where it starts getting fun.
Ma'am, what are you doing?
And then this guy jumps in. This is how people get shot, by the way.
Stay over there. I'm not going to tell you again.
Like it's not. This is not a fucking.
Get out of the car.
Fuck. It's my car and it's not stolen.
Listen, what's up?
It's my car.
Let it out of the car.
Like, this is fucking insane.
It's my car.
What are you doing?
I think her kid was in the car. I think Metal Mom is right. I think there's a kid in the car too.
And it's not stolen.
Look at this shit.
Stay over there. I'm not telling you. Stay over there. Stay over there. Stay over there.
Yeah, Leah. Like Leah says, this is when you normally get like locked up, but. Again, I feel like the cops are like afraid to in this situation. I mean, you can get her on a bunch of crimes right now, obviously, if they want to. But again, it's broad daylight. People are watching. There's phones out. The cops are like, I'm not going to be that guy, you know?
You guys back up. Get behind the curb. I'm not telling you to get back.
So Blindy Cated seems to know more about this. I haven't had that much time to research. Look at this shit.
Get back.
Just keep yelling. Yelling will fix this for sure, right? I would think.
Listen. No, that's fine. We're trying to listen. We're trying to run the protocol. Back up.
This will definitely help. Definitely keep yelling at them. Now they're going to try to pull her out of the car. Look at this fucking guy. It's like, since when did... It's like, just let the cops do their fucking job.
Stay back. Please stay back. Listen. Get back. Get back. Get behind.
Like, what is even... Why don't they just... Imagine that... Or what?
Get back. She's not listening. Get back. Stay back.
What the fuck you gonna do? Y'all gonna do that to a female?
She made her decision. Stay back.
I don't even think they arrest her.
I'm not. Oh my God. I'm not worried about it. I'm not. Stay over there. All right.
Shockingly, nobody's working this afternoon, I see. Oh, do they actually have her on the ground here?
Back up.
Oh my God, my man! It's like just this is everything that is wrong with the Black Lives Matter movement today. Like this mentality that like cops are there, and while they're doing the job, you should just interrupt them and tell them what to do and yell and scream and not listen to them. That will definitely help fix things.
That's fine. Record all you got once. But record, but stay on the curb.
On my hand.
I'm an officer too, bro.
I'm an officer too. I don't think you are.
It's not needed for all this extra stuff.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're an officer for sure.
Officer too. This is not needed for
This guy's an officer.
Why is there no female cops out here?
Why is there no female cops out here?
Female cop out here. Why is there not a female cop out here?
All of these men
You
and
need a female cop out here.
Step back.
Hold up, just relax.
Just step back. Step back.
Just
Step back.
relax. Just relax. Just relax. Just relax.
So Suzette says she was charged with interfering with police and reckless endanger. How do you know that, Suzette?
Yeah, baby, calm down. Calm down.
Anything else happened in this? So there they are, throwing her in.
Fuck, man.
Is that the end of it? Oh, this guy comes over and talks to him one more time. We want y'all badge numbers. Give me y'all badge numbers. For booking. Oh, you've seen this? People have already seen this? I want to see this. I need to learn more about this. You did send me the article. I know. I did. I got so many fucking things in my inbox. It's out of control. Whoa, take it easy.
Stay back. Stay back. Get on the curb.
Jesus Christ.
I'm not going to tell you one more time. Stay on the curb.
What you mean? I got it on tape. What you talking about?
Oh.
I don't care. I'm not gonna stop yelling none of that.
Oh, that'll help.
Me today.
That will definitely help.
Sit down. Fuck out of here.
What the fuck?
Y'all hurting her.
Yeah, hurting her. Well, maybe if she, stop resisting, it might go
Put in the ambulance. So stop them.
in the ambulance.
Put in the ambulance.
Why do they pronounce it that way? Ambulance. She works as a paralegal? Are you fuck? All right, Blindy Katie, I want you to call it. Can I call in? Hey, Blind, I'm going to give you the invite. You don't have to use your face. It's fine. Can you call in, Blindy Katie? I don't know. You don't have to if you want to. But you seem to know more about this than I do. I want to know what the hell's happening in this. Can you fill me in? Ambulance. That is such a ratchet way to pronounce the ambulance. Ambulance. I'm going to call it the ambulance. But as you can see here, right, this is why, unfortunately, people get shot by cops, is because, I mean, how many possible ways could this situation have been de-escalated? They're always telling, first of all, I would like to know what a social worker would do in this situation. What would the social worker do when they got here for the report of the stolen car? The cops are like, look see this computer? It says the car is stolen. So it's stolen legally. If this is a mistake, perhaps we can figure it out. But until then, we need to be doing something. So can Blindy call in or no? She can't call in? Let's see. I'll send you screenshots. I'd rather call. Can you call? You know everything, Blindy. Because if you send me screenshots, then I gotta friggin' download them and upload them and double. I'd rather have a conversation. It's a show here. But if not, we can go on to the next topic. So that basically the bottom line here is this is why people get shot by the cops. Police have to deal with this shit every fucking day. It seems like people know more about this than I do. That's it. Ma and Suzette, you guys know anything more about this? One of you guys somebody call in. Give me somebody to talk to here. I don't know what the fuck is going on with this. Hoping you guys did. Let's see. Blindy sending shit. Let's see what Blindy sent me. So she sent me screenshots. Her name is Sydney Ransom. She is a career-oriented individual at CareCentrix America Institute. She's a paralegal, awesome, with a professional offering versatile office management skills and proficiency in Microsoft Office programs. So she's really good at Microsoft Word. She knows how to change the fonts. She can do italics, bold, underline, whatever you want. Strong planner and problem solver who readily adapts to change. It sounds pretty generic. Works independently and exceeds expectations. Excellent. Able to juggle multiple priorities. I don't know about that. And meet tight deadlines without compromising quality. And she's a recent graduate in computer networking, whatever that means, and security, and have a background in held position in supervisor call center roles. Okay, so That is that. So apparently, she spoke out. I got to see this. She actually spoke out. Hold on. Let me forward this to myself here. Hold on. Did you send this to me? Hold on. Copy. I'm going to bring this video up here. Ooh. I am logged in on the wrong account. Okay. All right, here we go. Let's pull it up here. So apparently this woman is like some sort of paralegal, which I find just hard to believe. Blindy Kated knows everything, by the way. She is like super researcher. So let's see. Woman speaks out after a video of her arrest goes viral. So Hartford, let's see, this is going to play. Stupid commercial. Oh, that's a downer. Breast cancer commercial. Oof. It's a 30-second commercial. Okay, we'll just read about it until then. A Hartford woman spoke out about her arrest that was captured on video Monday. Sydney Ransom said she didn't know her car was connected to a shooting investigation. Awesome. Awesome. How long is this commercial? Okay, let's watch this.
Oh, we want to kick things off at 6 o'clock with an Eyewitness News exclusive.
And I just wanted to say, like, I'm not like this crazy, vile.
Oh, not at all.
A Hartford woman is speaking out, defending herself after video of her arrest went viral. Sydney Ransom is telling Eyewitness News that she did not know her car was connected to a shooting
Nice bow
investigation.
tie. Look at this
She says
douchebag.
she panicked when police confronted her.
Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Mike Savino is joining us live
How
in
do you-
Hartford with more
Okay,
on why she
pause.
regrets the
Pause. How do you not know your car is tied to a shooting investigation? What? Okay, go
way
on.
things all played out. Mike.
Come on, Savino.
She can't breathe.
Monday
Oh.
afternoon, Sydney Ransom was captured on video an intense traffic stop that led to her arrest. By the time she was back at the station, her demeanor had changed. This video, obtained by Eyewitness News this afternoon, shows her apologetic to police.
I'm sorry for acting crazy. When I first came here, I thought I was wrongfully getting charged for a stolen car that was never stolen.
Ransom says she initially reacted the way she did out of fear.
I
Okay.
feel like harassed. Like you're not even giving me the opportunity to do anything.
Hartford police approached
What?
Ransom on Blue Hills Avenue Monday. Her car was connected to a shooting investigation in New Britain. Police Chief Jason Thody declined to talk with us today. But when we spoke with him on Tuesday, he said the information about Ransom's car would have police on heightened alert immediately.
Those are all significant. The vehicle was in fact seized by us, and it was in fact taken by New
fucking
Britain.
man.
Ransom says her car is not stolen, but she admits to letting up.
By the way, no masks here. Like this chick has just got no masks on, just fucking yelling. Okay,
Use the vehicle.
guess it's not
She says
coronavirus
it's
anymore.
possible the car was involved in a shooting without her knowing.
It's not like someone comes to you and say, hey, I just did some crazy stuff in your car.
Ransom also feels the person.
Wait, what? What? So she she let somebody use her car, and then they did a shooting, and then they forgot to tell her, and she's like, "Yo, they forgot to tell me there was a shooting in the car. You shot somebody. Oops." Okay, I gotta see the rest of it. This can't be real.
Didn't give her a chance to explain herself before grabbing her.
She didn't give her a
She said
chance to
she
explain
suffers from
herself.
Bipolar disorder, and that's why she became irate.
Oh,
Chief
bipolar.
Thody says police did their best to de-escalate the situation.
I see your car right here, ma'am. I see it's on red.
They can be seen on video, trying to show her the report on her vehicle. Ransom says she decided to speak out to try and clear her name.
I just don't want like this bad picture painted of me like I'm just like this crazy lady.
Oh, you are.
Who's just acting irate.
Yo, that's what you are, though, honey. Okay.
Now, Ransom's car was seized in the incident. She was also arrested and charged with interfering with police and first-degree reckless endangerment. She has a court date of October 20th.
That's fucking crazy. Does anybody know if she has Facebook? What's her name? Sydney Ransom? We gotta look her up. Let's look her up. Sydney Ransom. You said, right? Ransom. Okay. Let's see who comes up here. Oh, here she is. Okay, let's check out her page. Y'all hate me, but y'all still watching. Okay, I guess that's a message to the haters, I'm assuming, as we would call them. Okay. So there we go. Y'all hate me. She has one profile picture and it is glorious. Let me tell you that. Good Lord. Holy shit. So that is that one. So it's wide open. Is that what you said, Suzette? I mean, I don't see anything there. I see like not. Did she shut it all down? Yeah. So don't give your car out. I mean, this smells like Breonna Taylor. By the way, did you see the new news on Breonna Taylor that was released today by the Daily Mail? They got pictures of her and her fucking boyfriend, Kenneth Walker, like images of them fucking pointing guns at people, holding AR-15s and shit, like not legally owned. The more that comes out about this, shut down. Is that what you said? She shut the page down. Okay. Well, that's that. All right. So let's go on to the next topic, shall we? Next thing I want to talk about. Do you guys remember about, I want to say it was probably 2 or 3 months ago, a woman named Rachel Corey on, she decided to go, let me pull it. Okay. Here it is. So about 2 months ago, we had this crazy woman named Rachel Corey, Rabid SJW. There she is right there. She becomes friends with prisoners and shit, like one of those people. And there she is, activist, etc. She was working for Rachel Rollins' office until I think she got fired because of this blog, because Rachel Rollins wrote me like an apology letter because we're best friends now, apparently. And she had gone to a cop's house, a Newton cop's house. There he is right there. It'd be such a shame if people showed a Boston cop's house. If people showed up at Timothy Curvin's, he's the 2019 highest paid Boston employee, at his house in Newton, and she puts his address. He took home nearly $100,000 in overtime and has 191 payroll violations. Sounds swell. Defund Boston cops. Okay, so this is what this chick did. This is how crazy this chick was. Anyway, she's back. Apparently she's up in, let me pull it up here. She's up in Maine now doing some crazy shit. And she's harassing Portland police officers up there. We got some new video of her. Let's check it out. So she says, some Monday morning property destruction courtesy of Portland police. Also, they don't seem to know the city well. This cop referred to the main post office as City Hall, and I had to dispel that information. People are more than property. So basically what we have here is there's a homeless encampment in Portland, and she's not happy about it, okay? Because they come here and they're like picking up all the trash from all the homeless people and shit like that, and she's quite furious. So she's videotaping the cops. So let's watch what happens. Oh, you have to stay on it. Yeah.
Are you waiting for the bus, ma'am? Ma'am, are you waiting for the bus? Are you conducting business with City Hall?
I was in the post office.
You're in the post office on your address.
City Hall. City Hall is up the street.
So there's that. Let me see. So then, let me see. Okay. This is when she starts harassing them. They're trying to do their job, break up this homeless encampment.
The bus is trying to pull up.
And they're yelling at the cops for cleaning up all this shit.
And now they're blocking the bus.
Sir, you may work for this.
I would like to get on the fucking bus. You can't move your car so I can get on the bus? Stop right here. Fucking dickheads.
Fucking dickheads. This is Brett's Hood, isn't it? I mean, this is Portland. Portland, Maine is almost as bad as Portland, friggin' Oregon. It's like a junior version of it. So there she goes, and she's like, then when the dump truck from the city came to trash people's belongings, it drove up on the sidewalk and blocked the accessible curb. So when a person using a wheelchair needed to get on the sidewalk, they couldn't because of this Portland police activity. It's fucking cops. So they're just trying to clean the fucking city up. This lunatic is just following them around. But like, why can't the homeless like have a fucking sleepover party on the sidewalk? Like, what the fuck?
And now this woman is trying to use the sidewalk because she's in a fucking wheelchair. And
Oh, crap.
her use of the sidewalk. So
Yeah, so there's that one. Then the next one, it goes, basically here's another one. Here the cop asks a person if they're going to continue to act disorderly in order to prime his arrest. He was not arrested, which I've learned is a big no. Anyway, this was like back in August 31st. So anyway, I guess this wasn't that interesting, but just wanted to give you an update on what that crazy chick is up to, because a lot of people like updates around here. Okie dokie. So with that out of the way, we'll kind of open it up to whatever you guys want to talk about next. There is another story that I have been interested in. I don't know if you guys have seen this story. Maybe we can get into it real quick. The story Stand with Sophie. Have you guys heard of this thing? I think it's out of like Texas. It reminds me very much of the Michael Cadena story. Let me pull this up here. Get out of there. All right. So there's a girl in Frisco, Texas. Her name is Sophie. And a campaign has been started. So let me read this to you. Stand with Sophie is a GoFundMe campaign for 9-year-old Frisco, Texas girl, Sophie Long, which went viral in the U.S. Campaign centers on a family court case involving Sophie's parents and features an upsetting, nearly 20-minute video of the child pleading with adults for help, alleging that she had suffered abuse at the mother's home and refused to leave the vehicle during a custody exchange. So she's saying that the stepfather abuses her, and it's on video. And the parents film it. Does this sound at all familiar, guys? This is literally the story of Michael Cadena 2 years ago. Remember that fucking douchebag? Same thing. How many people fell for that video of the little Mikey crying because they're sending him home to his abusive mother in Illinois and all this shit? And like, hundreds of thousands of people watched the fucking video. Millions of people, I think, watched the video, right? And yeah. So anyway, they started GoFundMe. It has, let's see how many bucks is this up to now? Let's see. Stand with Sophie GoFundMe. We gotta watch the video. Let's watch what happens here. So here is the video. I'll pull it up. They have raised $210,000 for this shit. This is fucking abuse. I don't give a shit. If you think your kid's getting abused, call the cops. Do something. Don't tape them and put it on YouTube so you can start a goddamn GoFundMe.
I'm saying, listen, I'm obligated to bring you. It's your mom's visit time. Okay. You can get in the car. We can drive.
My mom can wait.
Yes.
So they bring her with grandma. Like, don't go. And then watch what happens when they try to put her in.
Move your hands, Sophie. I think her hands. Is your hand stuck? Sophie? Listen, the judge has made a... What's happening to you?
I mean, the thing about this, the dad is taping this. At no point is he like, just go with them.
Would you speak to your father or your grandfather that way? Stop! Here, let's put the seat up. No! It's convenient that the seat's down and we can't get the seatbelt. I don't want to hurt him.
Like, this is fucking crazy.
Absolutely nothing to assist.
You asked us to stay in the car.
You have to come.
You asked us to stay in the car.
You have to come, Sophie.
I have talked to her the whole trip.
You know what? I have
We've had
dropped,
3
when I
hours to
dropped
talk to
you
her to
off,
go
we had a
along.
really good time.
Oh, for fuck. This is tough to watch.
You know
You're
how
right.
long it took to get her in the car? What do you just thank her?
Stop!
Against her
You
will.
better stop! Right now! He's pulling my legs! Help me! Help me!
What are you
So
doing?
she's refusing to get out of the car.
No, that's just not.
I don't know. At this point, I'd probably call the cops. I'd be like, we have a court order.
Call the police.
You have
Daddy, help me.
Come on, we used to get along really, really good.
Look at all these fucking
We
phones.
had a really, really good
Who uses their kid like this? This is awful.
Come out of the vehicle at her own will.
We
I
had
don't
a
see this as
really, really
appropriate.
good
I don't see this as appropriate.
I
Shut the
dropped
fuck
you
up.
off, we had fun, we played Yahtzee, we did all kinds
We
of
played
stuff.
Yahtzee.
Nothing. Something did.
Anyway, this goes on and on. A lot of you guys might have seen this. And now the GoFundMe was started by the father's new girlfriend, Courtney Chalmers. And she's like, Sophie's 9 years old. She's disclosed she's been continuously subjected to domestic violence, sexual grooming, and most recently molestation and rape in her primary residence. Call the fucking cops. Call the fucking cops. Your GoFundMe schemes. Her father's fighting for her life while her abusers pull every resource to get their hands back on her. The biological mother, according to Sophie, is part of a sexual abuse and is encouraging it. Right? So, yeah. I mean, it's insane. We've gone through $30,000 since June, and the fight somehow isn't over. We've been dealing with CPS, law enforcement, lawyers, all this blah 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 blah. She's begging in the video. She's begging the biological mom's mother, her grandmother, to listen, and tells her what is happening to her. Her grandmother says, "Who's touching you?" She says, "Mr. Jake," and mommy watches. Mommy watches it happen. Her grandmother asks, "Where does he touch you?" Sophie says, "My VV." Sophie goes on to talk about blood in her underwear and the fighting about how she is tired of it. This is insane. It's fucking insane to fucking put this shit out there. And what do you need the money for? Like, what the fuck do you need? We are down to the wire, and in an all-out legal fight, we're trying to get law enforcement everything they need for their investigation. Somehow the court is actually considering giving them back to her mother and the people, probably because they're fucking making it up. I mean, I hate to say it, but that little girl right there, that girl was fucking coached. I'm sorry, that girl was fucking coached by her. I don't think anything fucking happened to this girl. And this has gone viral. They raised $210,000. The parents are absolute trash. The Frisco police released a statement basically saying, well, the Frisco Police Department is not usually offer comment on cases. Let me pull this up and read this. Does not offer comment on cases that are this sensitive in nature. We would like the public to know that the child in this case is safe and staying in a safe location. Due to the public nature of this case, we also need to address the false information circulating on social media. For example, posts claiming that the alleged offender is a police officer within our department are false, as the individual has never been a professional affiliation with the Frisco Police Department. The continued dissemination of patently false information and third-party speculation on various social media platforms related to this case serves no other purposes than to hinder investigative efforts and is nothing to help the child in the case. The case remains under active investigations. We're restricted, blah, 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 blah. So basically, they're full of shit. The parents, you got to see this guy. Have you guys been following this case at all? Because this is another story. This is like stories I never got to fucking get to, and it was a good story, I thought. So there is a Sophie Facebook page, and let me see if I can pull this up. Actually, you know what? I'll just tease it and I'll do a blog on it. How about that? Because I need to research this more. What I'd like to talk about now, actually, we'll come back to this, is fucking what Rod Weber and Lauren Pespisa did today. Because I'm not gonna do this on a live show. Fuck them. So these douchebags. Just want to touch on them real quick. We remember them from the rally because they are the ones who showed up with Antifa. They show up like every fucking rally because they have no lives. There they are right there. By the way, it's Rod Weber's birthday today too. Should we call Rod Weber? Let's get him on the fucking show. Let's call him up. I'm calling Rod Weber. I don't care. I'm calling him up. Rod Weber. Okay, so let's see. Is there video? He went live. He did like a live stream video there. Okay, let's check this video out real quick. All right, so him and Lauren Pespisa, who we all know by now, if you're not familiar, they're basically Antifa losers. I think he's 46. Today's his 47th birthday. She's about 32. Their backgrounds, he lives at home in his mother's house, who's like a 77-year-old college professor, $1 million home in Needham. She grew up in Boxborough. She's racist, all this shit. And they have she's a failed meth dealer. She went to jail for that. She's a hacker. She's like a famous, with anonymous and shit. And I don't know what this guy is, if he's just friend zoned or what, but he is the biggest fucking loser on earth. And they decided to go to it's a whole thing. Basically, they love to clash with Diana Ploss and people on the right who are not as savvy as I am in a way. right? They don't fuck with me. Like they have no. When I was at the goddamn rally, the protest the other day, they didn't fuck with me. They didn't fuck with any of this because they were afraid of Leah's dog, I think, because she told them their dog bites liberals. But so they decided that they like to go after the low-hanging fruit, the Diana Pluses of the world. They're really fucking stupid people, right?
We are live.
And there they
We're
are.
live here outside the Clam Box in Quincy, Mass. Here at another Blue Lives Matter rally, full of Blue Stains Matter flags. And we bring the party.
We're bringing the party.
Hey,
All right.
is this the counter breakdown? All right, we're gonna spice things up. All right.
So, yeah.
all right.
Basically, it's another one of these
All right.
goddamn things.
Sounds good.
You know, these are all the rage these days, Blue Lives Matter rallies, etc. Anyway, we're going to call Rod in a minute because we got to see what he did here because a lot of people were really pissed about this. So they go down there and their goal today, there's Rod's mother who lives with her. I'm sure she's quite embarrassed. Quite embarrassed. I would be. There's Lauren. She's a failed model. She wants to be a topless model, but the problem with being a topless model is you could really use tits, something that she is severely lacking. I mean, geez, I mean, seriously, Josh Abrams has much more voluptuous boobs than she does, and that's not a compliment for either of them. And by the way, Josh Abrams is going to jail this week. He has to report to jail. He got sentenced. He only got 18 months in prison for the armed robbery. I think it was unarmed robbery. And he messaged me yesterday, and he wants to come on. Should I invite Abrams on for a goodbye? Come on, because he wants to come on and shit on K. Peter. I feel weird about this because I don't like Josh Abrams. Obviously, I'm certainly no fan of his. I think he's detestable, and we've written about him a million times. But he was always Kate's thing, like Kate's obsession. It was never really my thing. Like I didn't like him. But I also had moved on from him, and she has clearly not. And so my goal now with Kate is I'm just going to fuck with her world, right? Because obviously she has no shame. You can bring up all this shit about her past, about like losing her kids, all this shit. And people are saying, no. Others are saying, do it, blah, blah, blah. Why give him airtime? I don't know. Because I'm only interested. I would like to know before he goes to jail exactly how much communication K. Peter had with him. That's what I'd like to know because he seems like he's in a tell-all mood. So my goal now is to just fuck with K. Peter because obviously you can't, shame her. She has no shame clearly at this point. So my goal with this is just like I'm going to go on fucking panels that she follows. Just every periodical, I'm going to go on a fucking panel. And so I do. I went on this panel on News Now New England the other day, and because they were talking about her, and I just jumped on. And a lot of these people don't know. A lot of these fucking frauditors and these people that follow her, they don't know about her past. And so my goal now is to just make everybody in her world know about it. So I'm going to go on every fucking panel, every frauditor panel on there. I'm going to bring receipts. I don't give a shit. Am I bitter? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, I am. But I also seek revenge. I haven't got my fucking revenge yet. So anyway, back to Rod Weber. I mean, how could Josh be setting me up? He's going to fucking jail in like 3 days. This is what they decided to do on a beach in Quincy yesterday. Burn an American flag, or try to at least. Then get stolen. Watch this. First thing he does. Watch this. He stole my property. He runs to the popo, baby. He runs to the popo. The guy who wants to defund the police, get rid of the police. I just can't get over how old he is. You're 47 years old, 47. And this is what you do. This is what you do. You just, he stole my flag, my flag. These people are such pussies. Yeah. Now I'm not a flag guy. I've never been a flag guy, as you guys know. I think it's an Achilles heel for conservatives. I think it's, we make fun of leftists all the time for being snowflakes and, they whine about stupid shit. We can't be the same. Like if we are the same way with the American flag and like, at the end of the day, guys, it's just a fucking piece of fabric. I hate to say it. Like I have American flag underpants. Is there anything more disrespectful than that? Come on. Your grundle's all up. Come on. Give me a break. There's nothing sacred about a piece of fucking fabric that probably wasn't made here to begin with, right? And like, if you have one less star, does it even count as a flag? Like, come on. This whole, the flag is sacred thing, I think is silly. And people like Rod Weber and Lauren Pespisa see this. Like, they're crafty like this. They see that, like, ooh, we can trigger them by burning this flag. This will get them all riled up. We'll expose them as being snowflakes. And it somewhat works, right? It works. But it was funny to see him just lose the flag and just immediately go to the cops. And the cops are like, yeah, don't give a shit. So here he is a minute later, or a few minutes later. He got the flag. They are burning it. Look at them burning the flag. And I love how, look at them throwing their arms up in the air like they fucking accomplished something. Like, there they are, Lauren and Rod there. Yeah, we did something. We did something today. We did something. Now, here's the thing: if conservatives didn't get all upset about this, they wouldn't do it. They're only doing it to upset you. Don't you get it? The only power they have is the power to make you mad. Stop giving them power. Like, if they burn an American flag, I hate to say it, but who gives a fuck? Who cares? Is it your flag? No. So who cares? I got news for you. Like, every single American flag out there today ain't going to be here in 50 years. So it's going to happen. You're going to throw in the trash. It's going to get filthy. Shit happens, right? Like, when a fucking building burns down and there's American flags inside of there, like, do we cry about the flags? No, because it's a fucking piece of cloth, right? At the end of the day, I think conservatives got to give up this whole fucking flag shit. It's a little bit much. It's a little bit much, guys, okay? And all you're doing is giving power to losers like Lauren Pespisa and Rod Weber, who have no power at all. They're fucking useless. They're slugs. And let's call Rod. Let's give a call. I'm going to give Rod a call here. Okay, I'm going to add him on Facebook. Okay, I just added him. And I'm going to message him. Hopefully he answers. Probably not. Call failed. Okay, let's try. He's got another page, though. Rod Weber. Hold up over there. Oh, God. I mean, all this guy, every single fucking day, these people are protesting something. It's amazing. Let's call him. You. Okay, call failed. So he's not answering. All right, cool. All right, guys. I guess we'll open it up to you guys. If you guys want to talk about anything, any questions you guys have, fire away. Floor is open. Go ahead. Let's see what you guys got. Did I just lose a lot of people there because of my flag take? I don't give a shit. That's just my opinion. Call his landline. Does he have one? Turtle Club. It's work. Every day I see the progress being made on the back end of the website. I said it was like a 6-week project, so probably like 3 weeks into it now. Hopefully I have it in 3 weeks. That's my goal. Golf Monday. If you guys want to golf, reminder, that's correct. We still will be golfing. You got to call and get your own tee time at Kettlebrook. I got a 10 o'clock tee time. Who's in my foursome there? I think Lee is in there. Bliney Cated's in there. And is GI coming? I don't know who our fourth one is. But we will be there. I'll be golfing Monday. I haven't golfed in 15 years. It's going to be a fucking nightmare. Trust me. Oh, the donos. Thank you for the reminder. Let me refresh them donos too. Go fundraiser. Okie dokie. We got some donos to read off here. First up, we have 7 Pounder says, good theme tonight. Can I get a gaff rant? Absolutely. You can. Give me one moment. KB says $20. Shout out to my side boo. Got complimented on my turtle mask today. Atta girls. So people are betting those turtle masks in the turtle store. Get yours today. Absolutely. Suzanne says, let's talk about the attempted kidnapping of Governor Whitmer. Fucking crazy, huh? That's another thing. When I saw that, I'm like, what can you say about that? I mean, what do you guys think of it? So Governor Whitmer, Governor Karen Whitmer, aka Gretchen Whitmer, possibly the most annoying governor in the country, queen of the lockdowns, and just the biggest prostitute looking woman you've ever seen. Like, she looks like a fucking doll. Like, I can't even believe she's real. And just fake as shit. You thought Kamala was fake. Where do you see this woman? So the FBI announces that a bunch of people tried, like 13 white dudes plotted to like fucking kidnap her. Like, it's crazy. They were going to blow up a bridge. Like, the FBI thwarted it. I haven't seen all the details yet, but I don't know. Apparently they're like fucking legit. And of course they're all right wingers. They're all against the lock. It's like the worst case scenario for people like me and people like you guys who are on my team with this, because it just makes us look bad. Like, even though we don't associate with them at all, unfortunately, they're on our fucking team. You know what I mean? And this is another example, in my opinion, of like, just let the smart people run it. You know what I mean? Like, let me do the fucking talking. It's like when the fucking morons show up at the protests and they start yelling shit at, you know what I mean? They start making a fool of me. Like, I don't want to associate with you. Yes, we all agree the lockdown's bad. Don't kidnap the governor of Michigan. No. Bad idea. Mrs. G.I. Turtle thinks golfing is stupid. What's up with that? Anyway. So yeah, that my take on that is just, it's going to be headline news. They're going to try to make it seem like it's bigger than it actually is. You know what I mean? But like, oh, see, and they're, of course, I'm sure they've already been labeled as white nationalists. That's just a fucking given. I'm still mad about last night's debate, by the way. I'm still fucking mad about that. My good friend Jennifer Allman messaged me today, and she tells me that Kamala Harris won that debate. Are you fucking kidding me? Kamala, the independent polls are being put out. 70% say Pence won. It's like, of course Pence won. Oh God. Cunt Mala. I can't have that woman being the vice president of the United States. I can't have it. It's going to be a nightmare. All right. So other things, let's see. Suzanne says that. Christine, thank you very much, Christine, etc. And so, yeah, so let's talk about the Gaffney thing. I mean, I don't have much to say about Gaffney, but it's been requested, so I guess I'll talk about it for a moment. I posted some screenshots on his of his latest ramblings. I assume he has me blocked on here, so I'm not even going to go to it. But yeah, he's like, let me read this to you. So he's like, instead of cleaning his basement, Adderall went with this epic fail of a background. Probably hasn't bathed as instructed either. We'll post the numbers of how badly his show got spanked by Kate's impromptu show last night. It's bad. Really bad for the turtles. And then the hashtags are my favorite. Hashtag Aidan needs a shower. Hashtag Kate owns Aidan. Hashtag you ain't never going to be Barstool. Hashtag basement beggar blogger. Hashtag my wrists are bigger than your arms. He's very into physical fitness, Gaffney. So he can outbench me, guys. I don't know if you know that. So this matters a lot to him, apparently. And then the funniest part about this is that him and Karine have a fucking conversation. It's just them. Nobody else is interested. Like, everybody else on Gaffney's friends list must just love watching the dumpster fire. And remember, Gaffney like fucks chicks in front of his wife, like, and she must accept this. And he buys her boobs to make her like be okay with it, I guess. I don't know. And he's like, because they literally came. He went to a court date with me, with the wife and the mistress. They were all there together. So fucking weird people. And they're like, isn't that Worcester in the background? I thought he was beyond Worcester now. I guess his popularity outside of Mass is as much as a lie as everybody says. So because I'm using a background of the city of Worcester, only people in Worcester read Turtle Boy. That's what that means. Okay. And she says that the only people who still follow him are fake profiles. So that's you guys. Then Mike Gaffney says, Karine, he only started saying he's beyond Worcester because he is a complete and absolute joke in Worcester. It is entertaining to watch him go nowhere as everyone else moves on. As everyone else moves on. This dude writes about me every fucking day. Mike Gaffney, you left Worcester 3 years ago and you still got my name in your mouth, dude. You still got my name. And of course you'll never come on because you're too much of a coward to ever, come on here and debate me to my face. You would never do that. But Kareen then says, actually, he seems to be regressing and also obsessing about others who moved on and are successful and happy, constantly suggesting they are losers and miserable with what this is a conversation a married couple is having openly on their page. This is like pure narcissism. They could easily just message each other back and forth, but it's all just they want the world to see. But unfortunately for them, the only, like, if you see who likes it, it's Kareen and Mike liking each other's fucking comments. It's the most pathetic thing I've ever seen. And deflecting. He's written blog after blog about me and you for years, but mention him and it's quote unquote an obsession. Yeah, mention him. Yeah, you only mention me sometimes, Mike. I talk about Mike Gaffney when people like £7 donate and then they ask me to talk about it. That's when I talk about Mike Gaffney. Otherwise, I don't fucking give a shit about Mike Gaffney. Mike Gaffney cares about me every fucking day. Every day. As if the Charles retort is going to stop me from laughing at his failures. Like, they're just living in delusion world. I'm failing? Okay, Mike. Sure thing. Whatever you say. Even more sad is how that we weren't even paying attention to him or his pitiful blog until Kate reached out. So that's interesting. Now we know Kate reached out to them. So we know that she's actually the more pathetic one of the two. It's somewhat hilarious to see all the ridiculous things he's written when he has no real reliable knowledge of our lives. Make shit up as he goes along, blah, 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 blah. They call me Adderall now, I guess, because I take Adderall. I don't know. And then he writes another one, right? Poor little leprechaun, Adderall the Turtle, gets banned from Twitter and just lost another Facebook page. It's been a rough week for the basement beggar, Turtle Boy. For Basement Boy, that's me. Expect a tear-filled rant about how unfair it is that he can't be a cyberbully. So the thing about that is I just don't give a shit. I mean, I'm so beyond caring about like losing Facebook pages at this point is just part of the fucking job. You know what I mean? Like, it's going to keep happening. It's been going on for years now. I can't even keep track of how many lost anymore. I don't care. I simply do not care. And quite frankly, Clarence is where it's at because they don't fuck with Clarence. Like, Clarence stays for whatever reason. Clarence is safe. And Clarence has like 25,000 followers. So, and it's where all the action is now. And quite frankly, we have an app, right? We have 2 websites that people can go to directly. We have a Reddit page. Yes, my accounts, I've been banned from Twitter several times, but the Turtle Boy account is still on there. So I don't run the Turtle Boy account. I don't touch it, but it's got like 20,000 followers. So it looks like it's still on there, Gaffney. It looks like it's still on there. And so oh no, they put a meme of me in a clown suit. I'm so fucking owned, guys. Oh my God. And then Kate Peter chimes in and she goes, Michael Gaffney, I mean, to be fair, he must not care. If he cared, he'd start following the rules of the platform on which he relies. Every time he makes a new page, less and less people follow. His resolve sure looks like a prolonged death rattle from the outside. Oh, she said prolonged. That's a big word, guys. So, well, you know what, Kate? My 2 kids are sleeping upstairs in my own home. I have no DCF open files against me. I'm not being criminally charged in Leominster District Court with a crime. You have lost your children. You are being charged with a crime. And you have DCF actively involved in your life. So it looks like I win. Looks like I'm definitely winning there and you're losing for sure. And the funny part about this is she knows that I'm not getting taken down for violating the rules. I didn't even have a single post taken down on Facebook. It just fucking goes sometimes, you know. I have no way to explain any of this. That's why I don't complain about it. It's like, what am I going to do? You know, what am I going to do? Back to the questions. Anything else you guys got to know? I'm into bondage and creepy shit. Oh, that's interesting. Turtle Boy, poor Kate was nothing before the turtle. Yeah, that's the thing about it. Is she really seems to believe that like people are interested in her because of her. But what she doesn't seem to understand is like the only reason people even know who you are is because of you were on Turtle Boy, Kate. Like, that's the ultimate irony of this here. But anyway, yeah, I got to talk up in the coked up voice. I know I'm going to knock on wood. I'm not going to jinx it. You could put a leash on me. I'm down. Okay. Well, that's just got interesting. Okay. Yes, absolutely right, Suzanne. Back up. I mean, that's the thing. It's like, I have so many turtle riders out there who just have our backs. Like, so many people, if I put out a thing tomorrow, like I need some fake Facebook accounts. Can anybody give me some fake accounts that you guys have that you haven't used in 5 years? I'll get 20 messages. Like, Here, have my account. I haven't used this in forever. Here's my Twitter account. I get these messages all the fucking time from people. So we have an army. Like it's not just me. Like I'm the only one technically employed here. But there's an army behind this, guys. It's a fucking movement. People think I'm playing around. Trump's not going to partake in the next debate. Good. I mean, that's a fucking joke. Virtual debate. I'm so mad. I'm so mad, guys. He got so fucked. He's getting so fucked over. They've tried for 3 years to stop him. They failed every single time, and they got so fucking lucky with this virus. They got so goddamn lucky with this virus. And they're just milking the fucking shit out of it. They know it's fucking overblown. They know it's bullshit. And they're acting like he's got like Magic Johnson when he first had AIDS and nobody wanted to play against him in the NBA. Like that's what, oh, it can't be near him. He had COVID. Nancy Pelosi's on TV today being like, he should fucking, we need to resign. 25th Amendment. Oh my God. Oh, it's back on? It's back on. Okay. So I'm told to check my messages here. Okay. Let me see. From Blarney Cated. Let's see what she sent me. Mom is Diane. Oh, we do have Rod's number. Should we call him? Let's call him. Oh, this is his mom's house. We're calling right now. Okay, I'm doing it. All right, 781. What is the rest? 449. Oh, I got to call this. 449-4709. Okay. Oh, did I say that out loud? Oops. Okay, here we go. What do I say?
Hi, if you're getting this message, please call my cell phone. I don't get the messages on this machine. Please call my cell. Thanks. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, simply hang up or press pound for further options.
Hi, Mrs. Weber. This is Rod's friend, Trey. I wanted to meet up with him to go to the Antifa rally. I think he stole my neckerchief. I need it back. And my sign. And I need an American flag to burn. So, and my lighter's out of fluid. So if he could bring matches too, that would be great. And maybe some Sunny D. And thank you very much, Mrs. Weber. I appreciate it. Bye. Okay. So, I guess that's his mom's landline. I don't know. Okay. So what a world. What a world. Yeah, that's my good friend Rob. Ooh, that's fun. Yeah, we got to find. I got to get Rod's number. I got to find his number, guys. He's suing Trump apparently. Man, Blarney Cated knows fucking everything, dude. It's fucking crazy. Oh God, you guys are the best. You guys are the best. Okay, so Adam says here that the flag is a piece of fabric. You're correct. However, it's a symbolism that's enraging. If someone took a picture of your family, jizzed on it, and put it on display for the world to see, would you not be enraged? No, that's the thing. I really wouldn't. I really would. If you took a picture of my family and you whipped your dick out and you came all over it, all over my family, and then you burnt a picture of it, I just would not care. I would not give, it wouldn't bother me in the least bit. It's a fucking picture. Like I could print out more pictures. No. So to answer your question, I mean, things just roll off me. I'm built differently than other people. That's because you have no soul, Jeff says. Yes, maybe so. Maybe that's it. I don't care. I don't fucking care. So yes, I hope that answers your question. So yeah, because I don't do symbolism. I don't do symbolism on things that can be created and destroyed. That's not symbolism to me. That means fucking nothing. Like things come and go. Material things come and go. So yeah, I don't know. That's just me. I guess I'm built differently. Joanna wouldn't care either. You can jizz on her family too. So she'll volunteer. There you go. Anybody else want their family to get jizzed on? You're all welcome. and then we'll burn you. So that, I mean, it would be different if you actually jizzed on my family. Like that would be problematic. If you just, I was hanging out with my family and you came out and you whipped your dick out and you're like, jizz, and you jizzed on me and then you lit us on fire. That I'd stop you right there. That's problematic. We're going to have to deal with that. But the scenario you just described, I couldn't pretend to be mad about that, Okay. Any more questions, guys, before we have a good time? Yeah, please don't jizz on my family. Call Riccio's dad. I assume he's dead. I mean, Sarah sending a message. She says that her mom's already gotten 4 ballots for different name combos to her house, all spelled wrong. I mean, I'm getting a lot of this. People are getting multiple ballots sent to their house. Like, get ready for the fraud. Get ready. I just don't fucking trust this election, guys. Like, they are stacking the fucking deck, and I'm having nightmares. I'm pessimistic about election night. People are like, the polls don't matter. They kind of do. They don't matter when you're losing by like 4 or 5. Once it gets up to like 16, it's a fucking problem. It's a problem. Is that the real Brian Riccio that just gave out his number? Because I know the real Riccio has problems with him. 223, let's see, 4878. We're calling that number right now. Let's see what happens. Hillary was ahead in the polls. Not by this much. I don't want Brian calling. Brian's not fun.
Vision, motion, sound. The mailbox is full and cannot accept any messages at this time. Goodbye.
Okie dokie. So he's a very busy guy. Okay. Any more questions, guys, before we call it a night? Laughing at jizz while my kids are homeschooling and not great. Yeah. This worked out well tonight, huh? The green screen. This is pretty cool. You got to admit, it looks good. Thank you to my friend from across the pond with that one. I guess that sounds like his whatever business contact. They have like a podcast. I don't think they make any money off it, but yeah. It is so much better. I'm glad you like it, Katie. Give me a 1 if you guys like this, if you like the green screen. 2 if you like the banner. Which one do you like more? 1 if you like this. 2 if you like the banner. Because Saturday's show, I plan on using a green screen as well. I might be doing Saturday's show remotely too. So that's why I wanted to test this out. Have like a different background. Everybody's saying 1. Everybody likes 1. Okay, good. Save the banner for the tourney. I like it. Have sponsors pay it. Well, I need sponsors first. I don't have any sponsors. If the polls are correct, why is Nancy polling the 25th? Because they're just trying to create the illusion that Donald Trump is dying. That like they want to make you think that like the Trump administration is blowing up. Like everything's in fucking chaos. That's what they want. They want chaos. They want the world to seem like it's burning so that you'll vote for them. That is their entire plan. They want nothing more than, bad things to happen. And unfortunately, they have the media in their pockets like I've never seen before. Like, to anybody that watched that debate last night and took anything else from it besides Mike Pence whooped her fucking ass is just completely biased. There's no doubt about it. He whooped her fucking ass last night. All right. Anything else, guys, before we call it a night? Any other comments or questions? Trump is on Hannity right now. It sounds perfect. Doesn't surprise me. Hillary was up by 12 points on 10-23-16. That's interesting. Very similar. I mean, I'll like I said on Jerry today, like the Quinnipiac poll that had like Trump losing by 11 in Florida, they should just throw that poll out. Like, I'm sorry. If you took that poll, like Trump ain't losing Florida by 11. He might lose it by 1. He ain't losing it by 11. That's not real. But what it does is create the illusion that like it's all falling apart. That's what the Democrats are trying to do with Trump. They're trying to make you believe that it's all falling apart and that it's just chaotic and that you'll vote for them because they represent stability. The people that are burning your cities down and looting and cheering it on, they're the ones that are going to fix shit somehow. I don't know how. They're going to do it, though. Where'd they take that poll? Miami. Exactly. Exactly. Jizz is a great word. I don't disagree with that. Those polls get us to, I mean, that's an interesting thing. You might be more motivated to vote, but some people might not, you know? It's going to be very interesting election night. So I'm really looking forward to the Turtle Boy coverage of that event. That's going to be interesting. I should get like a co-host for that. I need a co-host. All right, guys. If nobody has any more questions, I guess we'll call it a night. And thank you, everybody, for the donos. I appreciate that. And we will see you all on Saturday night. It's going to be a good show. Trust me. It's going to be fun. And we will see you all then. Peace, Turtle Riders.